What's up, broskies, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Edward Etty, or as many as you know me on Instagram and socials, That Dutch Kid. Last week on Instagram, I asked if you guys wanted to see a serve video or an indoor carpet match, and I think it was like 70 to 30% for an indoor carpet match. So without further ado, let's watch this quarterfinals of a national tournament against one of my close friends. Let's see who wins.
So we directly dive into this match with Max hitting an insane down the line return on the very first point of the match. So yeah, you know it was going to be a big battle if he wants to come out with these type of returns on the first shot. In just these first couple points, you can already see that both of our game's plans is to stay aggressive, take time away from the opponent because on carpet the ball bounces low, slice works well, slice serve, have to take a quick return. Try to stay close to the baseline as possible, not too much with the preparation for the shots because otherwise you're just going to be ending up to be too late a lot of times actually. Now that we did some first points of the match already and you see that it's going to be a big battle. It's going to be a tough one, this one actually. But just a quick backstory. Max and I, we played each other's a lot under 16 and under 18 one time at nationals. But under 16, Max was actually top 5 or top 10 in the nation. And he was always doing really well and being really solid at those junior tournaments where the top levels of the Netherlands played each other. After that, we both went our separate ways. He is actually training in Belgium right now at an academy called Tanky. I went to the US, but here we are. We still keep in touch quite a lot. We actually play the same futures as well. We practice on there as well a lot of times. So we're good friends, but even in these type of moments, these matches, you definitely want to win because it's the difference of a quarterfinals of a national tournament. You want to make those semis. You want to make a statement at the beginning of the year with these type of matches indoor. Doesn't matter where you are. Just you want to show everyone that directly the beginning of the season you can switch from going on clay to the next week going indoors carpet or the other way around. You just really want to take that edge away and show, hey, I'm here. This is what I want to do. And just these points, they just show that. As you probably saw already now, I'm not making too many balls in the beginning. I'm trying to play aggressive, but I'm missing quite some shots. Not very solid of me as a start, running after the facts, being a breakdown the first game. He played some really good returns. It was a long game, but just Maxi is putting the pressure on there. He's taking it forward. He's staying aggressive with the 1-2 punch, serving well. I'm not getting too many chances with my return so far, but I'm trying to stay in there, trying to keep myself composed, staying aggressive, stay to my game plan, and just keep on fighting in here. And it's quite a good points, long points, which is actually surprising for indoor carpet. But sometimes you just gotta tough it out, no matter what surface you play on. At this point in the match, I think we're probably about already like 30 minutes in, and it's only 3-1 for Max. I'm getting good serves, I'm getting better in there. I'm playing with a long sleeve right now because it's quite cold in this big facility. I think it has like 5 courts back to back to back to back, and it's just a big steel container basically, so it's not too warm. So I didn't feel too warm myself, but there's no excuse. Max is just playing really well. I'm trying to use my slice more, utilize that, and try to take these returns earlier, but as you saw with this one, not the best one. I can go 15-40 if I am able to make this point, but unfortunately I hit a frame. Here we go, slice the slice, just trying to get in there, try to stay more aggressive, but I'm just too much on my back foot, and he just utilizes that really well right now, staying on the baseline, and he has the upper hand at this point, nothing I can do about it. Trying to get back in there, Just these key moments like that return before 1530. I can go to 1540, but just not taking it. Able to fight back though. Staying in these games, trying to stay in there, trying to basically force something, maybe overforce it a little bit. But, that's just how tennis goes. You just really want to go for it. This volley was actually really good to get myself on my first break point in this match. And yeah, unfortunately, you saw what happened quite a bit at the moments that it wasn't really supposed to happen. Break point and then just not utilizing my return as well as I can be. And then you see on a game point for Max, I'm actually playing a good point again. I'm playing more aggressive at those moments, so I need to try to find a way to utilize that. Oh Lord, I did remember that point, but if you think of someone who can also miss this shot, comment down below, tag them down below, have them subscribe to my video just because I missed this shot right here. But yeah. Nothing going on. 4-2 down with a break. It's a tough match. We're really staying in there, both of us, trying to stay aggressive. It's a big dogfight at this point, long rallies. It's intense. I'm trying to serve better. I'm actually serving better, hitting quite a bit of aces after that first game, getting more in a groove, and not having too much trouble with my serve games after that. But he's coming back with some good serves, some good aces, so he's not really impressed with my serving at this point. He's staying relaxed. He knows he has a break, so if he just stays there, stays aggressive, and just he actually comes to the net. I was a bit surprised he comes to the net more often than I would expect from him, which I actually thought was a really good addition to his game, and I couldn't really do too much about it when his 1-2 punch was flowing really well. Here we had a little bit of a tough call. We both didn't really know what my ball did now with the line there. You see, he asked me if I thought it was out. I said I wasn't sure, but we just kept playing the point on it. Sometimes I do have a bit of touch. I'm not just a big serve bot. I have a little bit of touch sometimes, so that's really good. Ooh, that volley. And then again, another break point, another return just flowing in the net, Can happen. Those things are just too crucial to miss at the level that we're trying to play on. And then again, set point, I actually hit an insane ball. Unfortunately, after that, didn't really take the juice point. He comes on set point again, and then he serves a good serve. I missed the shot. 6-4 down. Had some chances, didn't take them. Literally a break in the very first game, so I'm running after the facts since the very first game. But, trying to refocus. Sometimes I think it's really good if you go to the bathroom, just leave the court a little bit, try to get some frustrations out, just rethink, just get yourself back together, groove a little bit, and then just start a second set fresh. Here in the second set, we actually start off with some good serves games. Both, I'm trying to play a little bit more diverse with the serve. My serve percentage went up quite a bit right now in the beginning of the second set, the first couple games. And yeah, I'm just trying to use a little bit more body serve, a little bit more slice serve, coming to the net because I really did want to be more aggressive because I felt like I had some chances in the net that I didn't take because I was a little bit hesitant. So I was like, you know what? The next couple times I'm coming to the net and want to make a statement for myself, especially get the confidence up and just, get into those net points because I'm big. I'm 6'4", 6'5". I need to use my net game a lot more. As you saw, I have some good volleys. Just the confidence needs to get up there, and if the confidence is there, everything just starts flowing a bit better. And so far, so good. So far in this second set, you've probably seen my serve a bit more than Max, but that's because Max was just serving really well. There were not a lot of long points or a lot of interesting points because it was doing really solid things, a lot of 1-2 punches, so nothing to really show for. These couple points, I was actually lucky that he missed this ball because brought me to 1540. and we have a really good point again. And like I said before, it's just the confidence of me coming into the net because I have some chances here. He's reaching, and then this volley. The confidence. This is just pure confidence. I'm willing to go to the net, just not there yet. Coming in a little bit too low because I'm actually watching what my ball does instead of just hitting the ball and going directly after it, which I'm practicing on all of these things. And yeah, again, instead of taking these little points going to 15-40 and creating break points for myself, I'm giving him the opportunity to go back into his own serve game. And then we come to the best game of this match. Cough, cough. Because I'm showing you right here what to not do on 4-4 in the second set when you lost the first set. This first point actually really good. Then we come to a double fault. After the double fault, we hit a very good serve, and then the approach shot just standing up way too straight. Just need to bend the legs. That's it. 15-30, 4-4, another good serve. Comes with a good block back and return. Wanted to go too quick instead of putting myself back in position, down the line, back and out. 15-40, another good first serve. So I'm not my serve. I'm actually saving myself with this slice. And boom. Again, the legs just trying to go too fast, hitting a frame forehand. I'm actually changing my forehand technique, so that's going to happen way less. And he's 5-4 up with a break, and he's just cool as ice. And he just serves out this match really well. I'm actually saving one match point, but after that match point, this second match point is actually a long rally, and he just finishes the volley not directly, but I missed it just long. And unfortunately, this quarterfinal goes to Max at 6-4, 6-4.
Yeah, guys, as you saw, unfortunately not able to get the win against Max this time. We had some great battles, some long battles. This match also took almost 2 hours and two sets on carpet, so that's crazy. But just the post-match thoughts, also about the entire tournament. I had a rough tournament, couple tournaments, a lot of first round exits or second round. So this tournament, like I said, I started with a walkover first round, and it's a good win in the second round. So reaching the quarters is already good, and now it's just building up onwards from that, and just seeing with the matches that are coming up, indoors and outdoors, how we're doing. But feeling good, feeling better, and hopefully we're getting some good results and can climb the ATP ranks and qualify for some futures. Peace.